Rwanda, a beautiful country in the East Central Africa, which is surrounded by the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Uganda, Tanzania, and Burundi. It is slightly smaller than Maryland. Within the country contains steep mountains and deep valleys that do cover most of the country. Lake Kivu in the northwest, at an altitude of 4,827 feet, is the highest lake in all Africa. Extending north of the lake is the Virunga Mountains, which include the volcano Karismbi, which is Rwanda's highest point. While working in Rwanda, our mission as Rwanda's development foreseers is to improve the agricultural systems of the country in order to improve the life expectancy and overall health care of the people. Also, through doing this, we'll improve on the industrialization of the country.
'Water and sanitation affect broad areas of human life. Access to clean water and sanitation service plays a crucial role in preventative health care, and it is generally a prerequisite and an indicator for socio-economic development. Access to drinking water is ranked as one of the highest priorities in terms of public service by the population of Rwanda. Currently, a large proportion of time is spent on fetching water in rural areas. Up to 70% of people in rural Rwanda trek 4 hours every day to collect water from rivers. The time it takes to collect this water and the toll it has on health means the work, means the skill, and means the opportunities. For many Rwanda, it means a shorter, sicker lifespan and an unbreakable cycle of poverty. But we can change this situation by raising money.
32% of the rural population of Rwanda lacks any sort of access to clean water. This is upwards of 3,776,000 people. It would be unrealistic and outrageously expensive to finance a non-governmental organization in helping all those people. Therefore, we are focusing on a smaller percentage of the rural population in hopes of making a larger impact. We are requesting $10.5 million from the Luna Foundation. $1.5 million will be used to provide select villages with clean water pipe systems, rainwater catchments, drilled wells, gravity-fed systems, and spring protections. This money will be used over the course of a 3-year period. We will be pairing with 2 other NGOs, namely Charity Water and Water for People, to increase funding and the volunteer base. The remaining $9 million is requested to immediately provide 25% of the rural population, or almost 1 million people, with a product known as the Family Lifestraw. Over the last 8 years, Charity Water and Water for People have been working in Rwanda to achieve the same goals we have set out. They've invested over $6 million already. However, these organizations have only been able to reach 2% of the rural population so far. We are looking to increase this number by over 1,000% each year. This is a lofty ambition, but would make a huge dent in the number of people without access to clean water. With this investment, we can substantially reduce overhead costs and directly fund projects which were previously mentioned. Unfortunately, our initial plan is not immediate. We are looking to provide a long-term solution, of course, but current health problems in Rwanda stem from the available water. The Family Lifestraw provides an easy, immediate filtration system, preventing diseases like diarrhea, typhoid, cholera, and malaria, which are all directly related to contaminated drinking water. It lasts a little more than 3 years, or 18,000 liters of water. It filters over 99.99% of all viruses, bacteria, and protozoan cysts. There are no required running water system needed, no moving parts, or need for electricity. It sounds too good to be true, but we promise it is not. Purchasing 188,800 Lifestraw family products at a reduced cost of $30 per unit will come down to $9 million in total.
All of the donated money would be imperative in the efforts to give Rwandan citizens clean water. Clean water would help the country develop in many ways. The main aspect of Rwanda that would be benefited is the health of the people. Every second, 21 children die of waterborne diseases. Other major aspects include the economy, agriculture, and education. The majority of Rwanda grows their own food. However, Rwanda is known as a country of 1,000 hills, and thus it takes children hours to find the water that they need to live, preventing them from studying and attending school. Rwanda faces many difficulties developing because it was and still is extremely war-torn. Through the generous donation of $10.5 million, the Luna Foundation will be providing access to clean water throughout the country, giving Rwanda a push in the right direction.